Bedtime routines. I remember the one that we had with our kids. I spent about 15 years during those growing up years with my kids when they had a certain bedtime routine. Basically, at a certain point, my wife would make an announcement, "Hey guys, I'll be reading stories to kids who are ready at 8 o'clock. They would hustle upstairs because they didn't want to miss their stories. They would go in and brush their teeth and get on their PJs. Then they would all join her on the bed and she would read not one story. She would usually read about 3 of them. Sometimes they chose the same books that they had read over and over and over. Have any of you as parents gotten sick to death of certain books? But do you keep reading them anyways because your kids love those books? We smile and we do it, don't we? We just smile and we read that silly book one more time. And then after they'd read about 3 books and everybody was cuddled and happy, it was Dad's turn. I would get the call. Dad, it's your turn. I'd come upstairs. I would turn off the lights. I'd get in bed. They'd all crowd around me. And for 15 years, I told a story. One story, pretty much, one central group of characters from night to night having adventures and going places and going here and going there. My kids could still tell you about those characters and some of the different things that they had done. And every once in a while, Dad, I got a little too carried away and I told too exciting, too adventurous, maybe too scary of a story. And my kids got a little riled up and I got in trouble for that later. Didn't matter. We loved that time of night. And then after make-up stories were done, kids got in their own beds, go to sleep, do not want to see you till early tomorrow morning. Why did I love that time of day? For 15 years in my life, I had a lot going on. I was busy, I was working hard, I was doing things. There were nights when I was tired and I had other things I needed to get done. Why did I go anyways? Why didn't I just say, not tonight? Sir?
Part of your routine.
Part of my routine, and I like my children, this is true. And when I look back now at those 15 years and those snuggling moments and those making story moments, those were some of the most special times of my life. I envy those of you who are still in the middle of that, and maybe I'll get back to it someday with grandchildren. That would be good. I'll scare their wits out of those kids at night. But won't it be fun someday?